Welcome to this intro to self-defense class. I am Coach Sophia. My pronouns are she, her, and hers.
My name is Steve. My pronouns are he, his, and him.
Today you're going to be learning Krav Maga self-defense. It's called contact combat in Hebrew. It's about attacking the attack. Krav Maga is for all bodies, all people. It's not just for athletes, it's for everyone. Okay, great. So we're going to go over our basic fight stance. Right now, pretty much everybody is in neutral stance, which is good. This is neutral stance. Your hands are by your side. So we're going to take a natural step forward with our left foot. And we're going to lift the back heel off of the ground. There you go. Putting the weight in the balls of your feet. Our hands are going to come up, and they come straight down here. This is called our guard. Our elbows are in. Our hands are open because we want to de-escalate a situation. We don't want to start a fight, we want to stop the fight and calm everything down. Okay, now we're going to go over some basic punches with you.
Alright guys, from your fighting stance, we're going to start with the left punch. Alright, so left punch is also called a jab in boxing. Other side. Alright, so what am I doing here? So from your fighting stance, first I'm making a fist with my left hand. So to do that, curl your fingers and put your thumb on the outside, okay? Don't put it on the inside. So what I do is from my fighting stance, I make a fist with my left hand. I extend it all the way out, rotating at the hips and the shoulders, extending my arm all the way out. I'm making contact with the top two knuckles here. And to do that, how to do that, I rotate out my fist at a 45-degree angle and coming right back to my fighting stance. All right, so out, rotating at the hips and the shoulders, extend all the way, and right back to your fighting stance. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Now practice that on your own a few times. Nice and easy at your own pace. Make sure to rotate at the hips and the shoulders. All right, so that was the jab. Now, let's work on the cross. So from our fighting stance again, is the right hand. All right, so same concept applies here, just the other side. I make a fist from my fighting stance. I make a fist with my right hand. I extend my right hand all the way out, rotating at the hips and the shoulders, all the way, extending my arm all the way. Making contact with the top two knuckles, and back to my fighting stance. Rotate, extend, and back to your fighting stance. Out and back. Out and back. Notice what I'm doing here with my right leg. I'm not just standing straight like this. I'm actually pivoting on my right leg, like I'm squashing a bug. All right, just like I'm squashing a bug. That's where the power comes from. All right, so practice that on your own. Just the right side, out and back. It's also important to keep your elbows tucked in. You don't want to play your arms out like this because you leave your ribs exposed, and also you telegraph your opponent. So you keep your elbows tucked in. All right, cool. So now we're going to put those two together into a 1-2 combo. We always lead with the left hand, all right? So it looks like this. All right? So what I'm doing here, I lead with the left, just like before, extend out. And as I'm coming back to my fighting stance, I send out my right about halfway through. About halfway through, making contact and right back. Just like that. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, practice that a few times on your own, at your own pace.
Great, now everyone try 2 punches and 2 palm strikes. All right, now when I call go, everyone's gonna give me your best 5 explosive strikes. They can either be punches or palm strikes. Okay? I want to hear you make a noise. Make a noise. All right? Ready, go! Nice. One more time. Go. And last time, let's do it like we mean it. Come on. Go.
Let's go, guys. Sharp exhale to the T. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Excellent.
Go. 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 All right.
Now we're going to demonstrate a technique called wrist release. Hey, back up. Back up.
All right. So, well, we just talked about straight punches. That's a hard technique, right? So, not every time you want to hurt someone who's approaching you or touching you, right? Maybe this is a friend of a friend at a party or something. You don't necessarily know this person, but you don't necessarily want them touching you either, right? So you just want to get away. So what you do is, they grab your arm, and the first thing you want to do is flex your arm, or flex your hand. Just like that. Get it nice and stiff, because you can't pull away when it's limp. So flex your hand. Next thing you want to do is, you want to line up your thumb with the weakest point of their grip. The weakest point of their grip is where the thumb meets the index finger. Right there. Alright, so think of your thumb as the key and that point as the lock. And what you're doing is you're lining up that thumb, you're lining up that key with the lock. Once you do that, all you gotta do is bring your elbow to their elbow. Just like that. Alright? So flex, rotate towards the weakest point, and then bring your elbow to there. There you go. Alright, so one more time, real fast. Flex, rotate, step away. And when you step away, always step away back in kind of your de-escalating stance, okay? Okay, so for this, do 3 times and then switch with your partner, okay? 3 and switch, 3 and switch.
Okay, we had a really good question over here. What if they grab you with the other hand?
So for that, same idea, guys. She grabs me with the other hand, just like that. First, I flex, the same steps. Flex, rotate the thumb towards that key opening, but this time I can't bring my arm this way. I can't bring my elbow this way, so what do? Which direction do I go? Right? Same concept applies, just a different direction. The other side. Flex, rotate.
Now we're going to go over groin kicks. In Krav Maga, we call this the Krav Maga handshake. Okay? This is your go-to strike. If you learn one thing from today, let it be groin kicks. Because this is really gonna get you out of harm's way, okay? Okay, so what am I doing? My knee is, okay, first of all, I'm in my fight stance. My knee is leading the motion here, and my hips are coming upwards and outwards, and I'm kicking with my shins. As I'm recoiling my foot back. You could also do it with your front leg too. Great. groin kick on your own 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Make sure you keep those hands up, okay? Keep those hands up and your chin down. We're going to try groin kicks in just a minute, but now we're going to go over 360 defense. A 360 defense can help you from anything. It could be a stick, a knife, anything, a screwdriver. It doesn't matter. You can use this technique for anything. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, great. Kind of got me a little bit there. Probably shouldn't have worn my hat. All right, so how do we go over this technique? This is number 1. We call this the top of the house. So everybody follow along with me. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend over, 6, and 7. So that's why it's called 360, right?
All right, so everybody in the back, practice your stance. This is number 1. Let's see it over the top. Number 2, it's like a house. Number 3 is the field goal. And number 4, this one is kind of awkward, but it's down here. And then number 5 is a special one. We flip, we hinge over. And why is it important to hinge? You'll see in a minute when we're passing around the straws why this is important to hinge forward. And then number 6, hinge even a little more, upside down house. And number 7, climb it just like that, okay? And you'll notice when you're practicing these moves, you're not actually using 2 hands. That's just for demonstration purposes, okay?
So go ahead and get with your partner. One person is the attacker, okay? So go ahead and do 3, 3, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and the other person 1, 2, 3.
So since we're training, make sure to use big, wide motions, okay? So we're trying to train our brain to react. We gotta go slow in the beginning. We gotta go nice and slow. As we practice, we'll get faster and faster, okay? Right now, use nice, wide motions, okay?
Another quick tip is to look at the collar of your partner's shirt, because you can see where all the stripes are coming from. So don't look at the straw.
An important point also is to extend your fingers just like this, because that little bit might make the difference, right? You don't want to keep a closed fist. That little extra 2 inches might make the difference. So keep your palms extended. So everybody, who does this hurt? Them. It hurts them, right? And that's the point. So it hurts your attacker more than you. You guys might be getting sore already. Okay, so now while you're practicing 360 defense with your pad, we're going to do the same thing, come around with the pad, except we're going to practice groin kicks this time, okay?
And if your arms are starting to hurt from 360, you're welcome to go back to groin kicks, basic punches, and palm strikes. 2 on your own.
3, 4, 1 more. Nice, that's strong.
Good.
Goodness.
All right, you're up.
I'm not going to be that strong.
Ready, go. 1,
Hit with your shit.
3, 4, 5. Nice, time.
Good.
Nice job.
All right, so we've gone over lots of stuff today. We went over fight stance, straight punches, palm strikes, groin kicks, wrist release. So now we're going to do a little test, okay? So I'm going to call out jab or cross, or I'm going to call out left palm strike, right palm strike, okay? Or I'm going to call out groin kick, or 360 defense, okay? Right, we're gonna go ahead and all right, here we go for 2 minutes. Let's go. Jab, cross, 360. Right palm straight. Cross. Groin kick. Jab. Jab, cross, left palm straight. You got it, you got this. Jab, cross, left palm straight. Jab, cross, left palm straight, right palm straight. Groin kick. Groin kick. Cross. 360. Groin kick. 360. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Groin kick. Left palm straight, right palm straight. Groin kick. 360. 360. Jab, cross, left palm straight, right palm straight, groin kick. Again. Woo! Again. And time. Great job.
All right, let's go. Go.
Woo! Yeah! Awesome! Good job.
Ready, go. Now straight punches, okay? Ready, go!
Woo! Yeah! You got this, you got this! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Time! Nice, nice job.
Good job.
Alright, it's up to you. Ready, go!
Woo! Woo! Nice! Yeah, keep those hands up, keep your hands up! Yeah!
Straight punches. Go.
Woo! You got this, you got this! Keep
Nice.
pushing through, push through, push through!
And time.
Okay, go, go, go! Yeah! Woo! You got this, you got this! Awesome!
And time. Alright, now straight punches or palm strikes. Ready, go!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Woo! Yeah! Good job.
Nice, time.
Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah! Woo! Good job, awesome!
And time. Now straight punches. Ready, go!
Yeah!
Alternate left, right.
Both hands, both hands!
There you go, nice.
Woo, woo!
And time.
Alright, so like we were saying earlier, if you just remember one thing from today, that was our main goal, okay? Every day we want you to get out of harm's way and get home safe, okay? So thank you so much for being here. We feel so honored and privileged to have taught you today. Please come up to us if you have any questions, if you're interested in doing more Krav Maga. You did really great. I'm really proud of you all. Give yourself a round of applause.